Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Toxic Inferno. Today I have for you a full review of the new iOS 9. I'm sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. I've been very busy, but a few days ago iOS 9 came out and I was like, why not do a video on this? The reason I didn't do it the day iOS 9 came out was because I wanted to try it out myself and see what flaws it has, what are the advantages of it, and so I can tell you guys my opinion on it and whether you should upgrade from iOS 8 to iOS 9. Okay, so here I have my iPad Air 2 and my iPhone 6. So as you may or may not know, there are different changes to both iPad and iPhone, so I'm going to be going through each one. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start off with the iPhone, so let's put the iPad away. Okay, so here we have the home screen. It hasn't changed at all from iOS 8, so there's nothing new here. But here, when you swipe to the left, here you can see all the contacts here. So this has been changed. Before it used to be when you double click the home button, you could see them up here. So now this has changed. Honestly, I don't know what I think about this. I was quite used to the contacts being all up here. I mean, for me, that was quite good. But here, as you can see, they have a different way of minimizing apps right now. So I think this looks pretty cool. You just go like that. Oh, it's been minimized. That's quite cool. Whereas here, I'm going to say I don't really like it. Because just for me it's not very comfortable. It's not like, I don't know. But also here you can see some suggested apps, some of the news. This is from Apple News, so it's just a random mix of news. Here, as you can see, it says telegraph.co.uk, news.sky.com, so it's just different news. Here obviously you can search for things. Now another, I think, good thing that iOS 9 has brought us is that in settings now, you can actually search for things. So before it was, well, at least for me, it was quite hard to find some things, such as like the profiles and other stuff. So now you could just search for whatever you want. Just, I don't know, for example, you can say sound. Sounds. So here are all the, say, lock sounds, new mail, everything. So you can just select it from there. It's pretty neat. Also, iOS 9 added some new wallpapers, some stills, which I think are pretty cool. I mean, obviously I think they will look better on the iPhone 6s, which has a better resolution. By the way, I am going to get the iPhone 6s pretty soon, so I'm going to do a review on it, so subscribe, don't miss that, yeah. And so here you can see, this one's pretty neat. I have this for my home screen. It's all very colorful. It's like, I mean, it's more of like a toy, not in a bad way though. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so another change with iOS 9 is that now you can swipe down from here. You will have Siri app suggestions and stuff like that. So you can swipe down from the home screen. You could swipe down from the actual top of the phone where you'll get the normal notifications. And then you can swipe up from the bottom of the phone. So here. Yeah, it's pretty neat, I think. And then also Siri has improved. I think, here I'll show you. Siri, what is 0 divided by 0? Okay, so as you can see, there's like a little vibrating thing here. That looks pretty cool. Here, if you want to read that, there's like some weird trick I learned with Siri. There's a few others, like Siri, why are fire trucks red? So yeah, that's quite funny as well. You can read that, just pause the video. But I'm going to do the review of iOS 9, so I'm not going to do that now. So yeah, that's basically most of the things that have been improved on iPhone. Also, there's this new thing called iTunes U, which has been improved. It is basically you can get free courses on any subject you want. So here, energy, anything like physics. So it's free courses if you want to. It's pretty useful. I've tried like a maths course. It does work. It does work. So if you want to try that, do go ahead. So yeah. Also here, here's some tips on iOS 9. Make a note of that. That isn't very useful. You're not going to be using that a lot. So, I mean, it's just like a minor difference here. Once again, Siri has improved. Add attachments to mail. Again, one of the most pointless things on iOS 9. Get the score. Not very important. Find your best shot. And yeah. Okay, so those were the improvements of iOS 9 on iPhone. And now we're going to go on to iPad. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watched the Apple conference where iOS 9 was first announced, but they announced some pretty cool things. They announced some new colors for the Apple Watch, announced the the iPhone 6s, sorry, and so one of the things that they said stood out the most in iOS 9 was the multitasking feature on iPad. I'm going to show you how that works. Here I'm going to go on Chrome. So yeah, here I just like Googled some stuff on Yahoo Answers, and yeah. So here, if you swipe like that, you will get into multitasking. This is the multitasking feature. As you can see, there are quite a lot of apps, iBooks, Mail, Messages, Photos, Notes, everything. So it's quite useful. It's quite useful. A lot of people don't like it though because they say it is pointless. I'm going to prove you wrong here. I'm going to show you how useful it is for example, work. So okay, let me open up an example of a document. For example, here I'm doing some coursework, English coursework of mice and men. And say, for example, I want to add a picture. So normally you would have to go into the internet, find like open Safari and stuff. But here, you could just swipe there, like that. Then find Safari here. It is right over here. You can click it. And then, I mean, this might seem small, but honestly, this is like bigger than the screen of an iPhone 4. So, I mean, if people can use an iPhone 4, you could probably use this. So, type in anything you want. So, for this, I'm just gonna type in of mice and men. You can Google some stuff, do some research. You know, put it in there, put it in the actual document. You can go into images if you want to, just go like that, to click it. Then there you go, save image. There, save the image. And now here I can do plus image recently added, and then there. So there's my image. I mean, how much easier was that than to go onto the actual home screen and add it, like, by minimizing the apps and stuff. That is one of the many different advantages of multitasking, as well as, well, you know, you can check the maps if you're doing something on, like, I don't know, maybe geography, and then calendar for if you want to, like, check what you have next. And, like, overall, it's very useful. The Find Friends app, I'm not so sure about. It's not that useful. To be honest, it's pretty creepy because, like, why would you could track your friends, like, at every time, at every second, like, where they are. For me, that's just kind of a bit disturbing. But, you know, some people might like it. So, yeah, that is the multitasking feature. Once again, the iPad does have all the same features as I showed to you on the iPhone here. And, yeah, there we go. Has this feature as well. So there you go. That was a brief review of iOS 9. And now for my conclusion, whether you should install it. Well, I have a few things to say about that. Honestly, I think you shouldn't upgrade because although it has all these new cool features, many apps haven't been optimized for iOS 9 and they lag so badly. So for example, games that are quite demanding such as Modern Combat 5, if you're going to play that, don't upgrade to iOS 9. It just lags a lot. I've had a few issues where some applications such as like Photos over here has just crashed and I had to minimize it and open it up again. So, I mean, it really depends on what you're going to be using your iPad or iPhone for. If you're going to be using it for work, obviously, because of the multitasking feature, you should upgrade. But otherwise, if you're going to maybe like play some games or do some demanding stuff with other applications like movie editing, I suggest don't download it. Because honestly, I was used to the iOS 8 layout of things and it didn't bug. So it doesn't, visually it looks the same, just some cool extra features that honestly I don't think are worth upgrading. So anyway, I'd like to hear your opinion on this. Leave your opinion in the comments down below. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Please comment, like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.